Alright guys, welcome back to our next episode on this Pokemon Go series. So, today's episode is going to be the usual 3 raids that we do, 3 or 4 raids to try and get a shiny of the new, like the next 5-star. The reason I missed Regice, not because I don't have the shiny, it's just they're not really that important. They're not meta, they don't do much, so I didn't do this raid video for that. However, we are definitely going to try and get Tapu Koko. Obviously, it's not meta, but I prefer Tapu Koko, especially as it's a fairy type as well as, I think it's electric type as well. So, we need as much electric types as we can, especially with the Kyogre raids coming up. We have got a good set of Zekroms now though, which is really good. We just need to level them up. We might have to use some rare candies. So yeah, I will basically get you back when the raid starts. Just before this raid starts, I haven't actually set up an optimal team for this, but I presume that we will be carried anyway, so it's not that much of a problem. There is 6 of us in this raid, so we shouldn't have any issues taking this down. I'm trying to think of the only ground type mega we could use, and I think it is Steelix at the moment. I don't think there's another anyway. But we'll check up on that afterwards and we'll see what Pokemon there is for ground type megas. Actually, while we're doing this raid, I can actually have a check. Oh, no, I can't. Sorry, my computer's been really... Because I'm recording, my Mac is also rendering a video at the moment for the Nuzlocke tomorrow. So, everything's just going a bit slower than normal. Don't know why it's coming with Charizard. So, we are most likely to die very fast. So we'll set up an optimized party after this episode, after this raid. I was gonna say video. Just so we're not having this again, and we can obviously come in with better Pokemon to take this down faster. I'm quite glad it's not a Mega raid. The Mega at the moment is Aerodactyl. So if you haven't already got Aerodactyl maxed out or don't have the amount to do so, definitely do a few raids. Rock type obviously is really good for later on. I'm trying to think of all the good rock type Pokemon that'll be coming out. Oh, the main one will be Colossal. Colossal, I think, is going to be really good in this game. It was very underrated at the start of Sword and Shield, like when it first came out. However, it is an amazing Pokemon, even without its Gigantamax. But with its Gigantamax, even better. Well, oh, all our Pokemon died, so let's just rejoin. We've got enough resources to revive, so it's not that big of a deal. Hope you all enjoyed the video yesterday on the full details of the Hoenn tour. And as I said in yesterday's video, if any one of you are going to the Las Vegas event, hope you enjoy it. I'm hoping to go to some in the future, just not yet. Got some personal things going on at home, so money is gonna be a bit estranged for a few years. Oh god, that was a bad throw. Didn't even get a good or a great or a nice or anything. I'm going to have to check up on what the 100%, but I think 2221 won't be that bad. I've been getting a weird problem. I don't know if anyone else plays Pokemon Go on a iPhone 11 Pro Max. Basically, my wife has an account. She uses that phone. And she seems to get a FPS slowdown if she closes the app down and then reopens it. So even with the native refresh rate, it's still really slow. So let me know if anyone else is getting that, because I'd like to try and fix it. It is very annoying when you can see mine being normal. So obviously my phone's a bit newer, so it's not a mine's got a higher refresh rate, so it will obviously look cleaner. But still, I'd like to try and resolve the issue, especially with the event coming up for Kyogre. I think I am more excited for the Kyogre rather than the Groudon, for definite. Kyogre is one of my favourite Pokemon. I did get Sapphire as a kid. 2221. We're missing 7 IVs on that, so obviously it's not a good... it's okay, it's not the greatest. So I will bring you back in the next raid. Alright guys, so we are in the next raid, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve our Steelix. It is a max level, so we don't need to use any energy. It does refresh every 3 days, so there's no issue with Mega in a Pokemon. If you are waiting for a specific thing, fair enough. But when you are doing raids, like, I think most of the time I do raids in like groups of 5 or 6 if I'm out and about. So having a Mega for 8 hours really does help out, especially if I'm doing 5 stars. It also helps out everyone in the party, so I always try and get a Mega off just to help out. But if I remember rightly, no, hold on, don't know why that's just happened. Yeah, so Steelix is a ground type, which is obviously what I want. I think Aggron's just steel. So I don't know what Mega would be ground with Steelix. I'm sure there will be one somewhere. Obviously we've got the Primal, but that isn't one. Oh, Mega Garchomp. Duh. That's the other ground type. When that comes out, oh my god, it's going to be... Garchomp's already outrageous, so... Also, what's good about this is, obviously it's a fairy type, so Steel is super effective. However, using a Steelix in a raid like this, it's good for other people in the raid, because obviously if people are using ground types, they get a boost, or if they're using a Steel type, they get boost. And we're tanking the moves that this Tapu Koko is doing, which is good. However, usually the attack rate goes down, like damage, especially if like more than one person in the raid using the same one. Because Steelix doesn't do a lot of damage, it's just a tank. So having at least 3 people with an optimal party, plus then 3 Megas, you should be okay. But we are about to lose our Mega in a second anyway. So I hope you all are doing your Megas, especially with this Hoenn event coming up. If you do want any details, I have done a recent video. But looking at the actual encounters throughout the day, you're going to need a varied Mega, like, ready to go to get the best assortment of candies and XL candy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a Pokemon every hour. Obviously I've got quite a few max levels, so I'm going to pick a Pokemon every hour and basically try and get as much XL candy as I can. If I can get that to where it's a go against 2 Pokemon, even better. But obviously with the hours changing every hour, the habitats changing every hour, you need to proper prioritize on what Pokemon you want XL candy for. So for me, the main ones from this event will be Bagon, Beldum, obviously Kyogre, Groudon, but they're different. When I'm doing raids, I will just use... sorry, that was my dad. I will just use Swampert, because he's going to be key. I think mine's got 10 days. I will go over my Megas at the end of this episode anyway, just to show you where I'm at. No shiny again, unfortunately. Because the last one was weather boosted, I don't actually know if this is a good one. So, but they aren't that meta. So I'm not too bothered about getting a 100%. Now, if this was like not a Salamence, if this a Dialga, I already have a 100%. However, I was really hyped for Dialga just because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I have got a not a McDonald's toy, but like a figurine on my desk. So Dialga was one of the ones I wanted, especially as a shiny. So I will try and hunt for another one when that comes back out. Groudon, I need a shiny of that. I think I'm on like 50 encounters raid wise, and no shiny. And I only started playing this after the shiny had come out. So all them raids, and I didn't get one, which is quite annoying. However, I did get a Kyogre, so I can't really complain. But during this event, the Hoenn event, there should be boosted odds for shinies in these primal raids. So good luck to everyone. I hope you all get your shinies. I am going to grind for a shiny Groudon. If I have to do 30 raids, I'll do 30 raids. So 1752 is not great at all. Doesn't get a signature move, so it's got the new record on tallest and heaviest, so I'll take it. Bring you back at the next raid. Alright guys, and we are back. So we are going to just go in with the Steelix again, like we did last time. Giving people the most optimal attack power moving forward. Oh god, I didn't even check what CP. It's alright, I'm not looking for a great one anyway. I'm trying to think, you do have well, everyone has actually, not just you. The Team Rocket Takeover event happening 1st of Feb. Is it the 1st of Feb? Or is it the 27th? It might be the 27th of Jan till the 1st of Feb. If that is the case, there is a very big thing you need to do beforehand. Let's have a look. Team Rocket Takeover. We will we'll jump into this raid in a sec. So yeah, so Team Rocket Takeover Wednesday the 1st of Feb. If you haven't got a Shadow Mewtwo, try and get a Shadow Mewtwo before it vanishes. You will never know when that's coming back, ever. I'm quite surprised they brought it back when they did. So, if you do have a Rocket Pass, Shadow Mewtwo is the most powerful Pokemon on the game. So, don't worry about a Shadow Steelix. It isn't going to be that great. I don't think anyway. It might be good in PvP for certain metas, so maybe the Great League or the Ultra League. But the one you want is Shadow Mewtwo. That is good in every league. So, definitely try and get a Shadow Mewtwo before it's too late. Like, I kicked myself when I started just after Shadow Mewtwo came back out. So, it came out twice before. It came out once at the Kanto, I think it was a Kanto event. That was with Shiny Mew. And then it came out again with like, I think the first one was guaranteed 3-star. And then the second one, when it came out, was random like it is now. And they are so OP, it's ridiculous. Especially with its legacy moves of Shadow Ball and Psyshock. So, I have 3 of them. I did save all my passes up knowing that they would come out soon. However, we do also have Shadow Rayquaza potentially coming out at this event in February. So, not been confirmed yet. So, I would presume it might not be. At least you can... Sorry, there'll be a blur at the top for these messages coming up. At least you can have one then ready to go. Especially with this Team Rocket Takeover event coming up as well. You can TM Frustration off and return, I think. So definitely try and get one before. Oh, we didn't get a shiny. That's fine. We can do some more raids. I'll try and record some more. I have just got a lot going on at the moment, so I think 3 should be enough. I might have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb next time because we are getting a lot of messages coming in. Just got a friend of mine asking about stuff that's going on tomorrow. Yeah. Shadow Mewtwo, definitely key. Even just for, I think, in the Ultra League, I think having a Shadow Mewtwo level 50 is like, you need it. But oh, that's actually a really good one. So I'm thinking maybe 1810 for a 100%, which isn't bad. So keep a lookout for that around that number, and you should be good to go, especially for 100%. Give me 2 seconds, and I will bring you back. All right, guys, and we are back. So our megas, there is. I'm not going to mega them now. I should do really, but we do have a few days left on some of them. It's looking good. Our overall stack, we have, I believe, 24 maxed. Yeah, we've got 24 maxed. I do have a daily mega box, so I know which ones I'm doing daily, and then which ones I'm doing like not daily. So like Venusaur and stuff, they're weekly. Because I already have one maxed, but I am 13. So that's 13 times 5, 12 times 5. So we are getting very close to having a full set of every single mega, except for certain ones I've missed. So, not Medicham. Altavia, we're missing. I did one raid with them, which is really annoying. I should have done more. Absol, I'm missing as well. I need some more of these ones, but so I might have to walk around. But that's fine. Not really that big of an issue. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for watching. Sorry it's been a short one. Tomorrow, Nuzlocke is back, and we are going for Gym 1. So, keep your eyes peeled for that. Like I said, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.